Okay. I hope you're ready to work today because we got a lot of cardio that we're going to do. So remember, take a water break as you need them, and when you need them. You don't have to wait for me to give you those breaks. And take a break when you need to. So let's go ahead and start marching it out. Let's get those arms swinging. Pick those feet up off the ground. And breathe. Get that chest lifted, shoulders down. And let's take those arms up. Reach. Circle down. You're making basically big semicircles with your arms. You're really extending those arms. One more. And let's take it. Side tap. Pull those elbows back. Squeeze those back muscles. Let's spread our fingers. Make a fist. Spread, fist, spread, fist. And don't forget to smile. Big steps as well. Remember, we're not sliding our feet. We're dragging our feet on the floor. We pick them up. And we put that foot down next to the other one. We pick it up. And breathe. Spread, fist, don't forget. So you're working those fingers. Last one, here we go. Side tap, punch it out. Punch. Now, don't worry if you can't keep up or we're going too fast. Just go at your speed. Do what you can. Always do what you can. If you have to do fewer reps than we do or what I'm doing, that's okay. Just do what you can. But remember, you just keep moving. Good. Let's punch up. Extend that leg. Point your toe. Good. Let's alternate. Across, across, up, up, across, across. Good. Up, up. Reach. Extend that arm. Don't do any of these little halvesy things, right? Let's extend. One more. Of course, move within your own. Keep going. Let's do some speed bag. Speed bag. Get those arms going. Let's take it down. Take it up. And take it down. I know, I'm doing this and my legs are doing something completely different. So I'm getting my brain going this morning as well. Circle the other direction. Got to think about two different things here. And last one. Good. Here we go. A little bit of jump rope. I don't want my pack moving around too much. If you want, you can get a little fancy with it. All we're doing is just going up and down on our toes. You don't actually have to jump off the ground. If you want, and you can, that's completely up to you. But keep your toes, we're just going up and down. That's good, let's march it out. Deep breath in, and out. Get ready. We're walking forward and backward. Here we go. Start with that right leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. March it out. And again, left leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big steps. One more time. Grapevine. Good. And pull. You can lift your leg if you want. Remember, you can also just side step 2 times. Big arms, big pulls. Remember when we pull these elbows back, we're getting those back muscles into it. And breathe. Let's do one more, back and forth. And step touch. Woo. Breathe. Sorry, just looking at my notes here. Good, just shake those arms out. Let's wave. Good. Getting ready to transition. We're going to go into some hamstring curls. Ready? Here we go. Reach. 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 Bringing your heels up and back like you're trying to kick your bum. So you should be feeling the backs of those legs, the back of the upper leg, behind your thigh, and your hamstrings. Ready? We're going to grapevine left. Here we go. Two more times. Here we go. We are going to go right back into, whoops, sorry, step touch. And let's punch it out. And switch, punch overhead. Punch out in front. Extend that arm, extend. And overhead. Picking your feet up off the floor. One more time, out in front. Punch across. And overhead. Get ready. We're walking it forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big steps. Now, if you need the chair for balance, remember, you can just march in place. One more time. March it out. 1, 2, 3. Let's go forward with the left. I did a quick change on you. You gotta react. Gotta be ready to move. 2 more times. And back. Good, march it out. Deep breath in. And out. And again, deep breath in. And out. Let's roll those shoulders back. Roll those shoulders back. Good, take it wide. And let's just shift our weight. Toe taps. Here we go. Take one shoulder back at a time. We're going to take it down here in just a little bit and go right into our first strength circuit. So we're doing a little bit of strength. We have 2 strength exercises. And then we go back to a cardio interval. And then we got strength. And I think we're finishing with the 3rd cardio interval. Good. And last one, and march it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take a deep breath in. Stand up straight. Lift that chest. And out. Good. All right. Everybody okay? Okay. So we're going to just use the ball on this first circuit of 2 exercises. We'll save all our stretching for the end. I want to kind of keep your heart rates going a little bit. And remember, if you start to feel dizzy or anything like that, just take a break. Come back when you're ready. All right? If you need to, you can stay behind the chair. Let's put the ball between the thighs. So make sure the ball is not between the knees. It should be up higher. So it's really between your thighs. We're going to squat. So your feet should be about hip width apart. You have a little gentle squeeze on that ball, also activating those inner thighs. And let's go ahead and squat back, reach, and come up. So lift those arms up to about shoulder height. Notice I'm starting my squat with my hips back, like I'm going to sit down in that chair behind me. Make sure your abs are tight right here. Pull that belly button in and then relax. And breathe. Push up through your heels. Keep your heels down. Push those feet into the floor. And squeeze those glutes. Use those big butt muscles to help you come up. I think we have about 4 left. 4, 3, stand up all the way. Stand up straight, lift that chest. 2, 1. Good job. All right. We're going to take that right leg out in front. Now, again, if you need the chair for balance, then I recommend keeping your feet side by side. It'll be more stable, and you can lean against the chair, or you can do the seated as well. But we're going to get into our split stance. We're going to put the ball right here between our forearms. So your arms are out, and you're going to squeeze the ball. So this is important. And we have to keep remembering that we have to keep squeezing the ball throughout the whole movement. Okay? Now, we're going to rotate to the right. So make sure your right knee is over your ankle and pointing forward. And let's rotate. So when we rotate, we are turning our shoulders and our head. And the arms will go with the body. Do not lead with the arms. Lead with the shoulders. And the arms will go with the body. And breathe. Squeeze a little harder because you're probably letting up on that squeeze. You should feel it in your core and you should feel it in your chest. And we got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So we got to switch and do the other side. Whew. Now, if you want a little bit more challenge, you can get your arms out. This is hard to hold this ball out here. You got to really get that core engaged. You can keep your arms here, or you can take your arms out from the body. Keep your shoulders down, chest lifted. Squeeze that ball, and let's go. Again, you're turning your shoulders. So again, if you need the chair for balance, you can just focus on doing the rotation and not the chest squeeze, and just hold the ball and turn your shoulder. You can just hold the chair and turn, not moving your arm. Just let your arm go with the body. And 6 more. And 5. 4, squeeze that ball. Wherever you have it, you're holding it, squeeze it. 2, don't want you letting up on that squeeze. 1, good. Woo, shake it out. You should be feeling it in the arms, in the chest a little bit. All right, ball's going back. We're doing these twice. And then we go back to, we have a new cardio interval. All right, ball between the thighs, squeeze. So you can bring your legs in a little closer and squeeze that ball. Get those inner thighs activated. Remember, start with the hips. We're going to reach our arms up, shoulder height. Keep your knees over your laces. Let's go. And squeeze those glutes to come up. Good. Pull your belly button in right here. Then relax. So every time you squat down, your core should be engaged. That protects your lower back, which we want to do, and we want to use our legs and our glutes to push us up. So remember, anytime you lift something, you probably heard this many times before, we don't lift with our back, we lift with our legs, and that's what you're doing here. 4 more. 4. Stand up straight, come up straight, lift that chest. 3. Push those arms down and back, squeeze. Last one, good. All right, back to the rotation. So again, if you need to hold on to the chair, you can hold on and you can just do the rotation if you want. Just make sure you're turning. So even without my arm up, you can see I'm turning my shoulders. Don't lead with the arm, okay? Right leg forward. This time, let's start with the ball. If you want, you can hold it closer. Start with the ball out. Between your palms, push your palms into the ball, squeezing. Ready? Turn your shoulders. So you should feel your core, muscles working to help pull. But remember, you can see my arms are moving as an extension of my body. So I'm not moving the arms first, I'm turning the shoulders and my head and arms follow. 6 more. Keep your knee forward and over the ankle and breathe. And 4, 3, keep squeezing. 2, and 1. Good. Switch. Whew. This time, put the ball between the forearms and squeeze those arms together into the ball, or squeeze them into the ball. Same thing. Make sure this knee stays straight and it's over your ankle. If you're back here, if you have it locked out, it's really hard. I find it less stable, and I can't get my body around as much as I can with that leg bent. Ready? And rotate. Remember, turn your shoulders, squeeze the ball, and breathe. And now I will shut up. We'll be quiet. 6 more, except for counting. Squeeze. And 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Put that ball down. Shake those arms out. Get a sip of water if you need it. All right, ready? We're jump rope. So it's up and down on your toes. If you want, you can jump rope a little bit more. You can go a little bit more side to side. Get those arms circling, turning the rope, the handles of the rope. It's kind of hard here on the carpet, but little bit more resistance. I just have to work harder. Now keep your legs moving and circle the other direction. Get your arms moving the other way. Good. March it out. Get ready. Sorry. Knee ups. So you can use your elbows or you can use your hands to bring it to the hip. Get that rotation in there, working that core again. Breathe. There should be nobody talking in that studio today. I know my heart rate's coming up and I'm breathing kind of heavy. So remember, we don't bend towards the knee, we just rotate. And get ready, transition, side taps, punch. This time, ready? We're gonna walk it forward. Good, and backwards. Again, you can stay in place if you prefer, and forward, punch it out. And back. Let's change up the arms. Ready? Overhead, punch. Breathe, and again. And back. Good. March it out. Let's take it. Tap. Ready? We're going to get some uppercuts. Up, up. Notice my arm is at 90 degrees, so we're not curling. It's up. Keep that 90-degree angle in the arm, and you're just lifting. Up. Breathe. Work. Ready? We're going back to jump rope, but we're just going to do like little hops. Good. And speed bag. A little bit of boxing moves here. Oops, sorry. Keep those arms up. You need to lower them, but do what you can. If you want, you can even kind of go side to side like this, kind of alternating between the feet. Switch the direction that you're speed bagging. Breathe. Woo. All right, let's march it out. Deep breath in and out. Woo. One more time. Deep breath in. We're going to get ready for our next strength circuit again. One more time. Deep breath in and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right. If you need water, get a sip of water. And this time we're going to the band. So we're going to work. We're going to do some back. So we're hitting kind of the big muscles today, the major muscles, chest, back, glutes, legs, core. All right, so let's take this band in your right hand, circle it around to anchor, and we're going to do our straight arm pull down. So my right arm is going to be out in front, just anchoring here. So again, this arm is going to have to work because my other one is going to pull on it, so we have to resist. Now, if you want, you can bring it up a little higher. It's a little harder that way. So wherever you're most comfortable, and if you need to hold on to the chair, then just hold on to the back of the chair, and you'll just do it lower, okay? So grab that band, make sure there's no slack. Remember, you can always change your grip on the band and slide it down if you need it a little easier or slide it up for more challenge. And I always will challenge you to make it challenging, okay? Ready? Let's pull that arm straight down and back, really squeezing those back muscles. So it's my back muscles that are helping to pull my arm down. Keep this right arm stable. It should not move. Down and back. And squeeze. Really think about those muscles back there that you don't see. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Ooh-wee. All right, that arm is already tired now. Okay, same thing. Let's anchor the band to our left hand. I'll turn this way. Arm is out wherever you want it. Your arm is out straight. Grab the band. There should be no slack here. Otherwise, you're not going to get any resistance. Pull down and back, squeezing. So while you're standing or sitting, lift your chest. Lift that chest and squeeze those back muscles. And breathe. Can you do a little bit, can make that band a little bit harder? 4 more. 4, squeeze the back muscles. 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake it out. Okay. Let's put this band around our back. Try to avoid hitting the wire. All right, let's put it up. And grab that band somewhat close to your chest. We're going to reach for the opposite toe. So if you want to do a quick check, you should feel there should be resistance here. If your hands are too far out, you have slack and you're not going to get any resistance. So take your hands close to the chest. Ready? And we're going to alternate. Now if you want, you can just kind of lift your knee instead of kicking your leg out. So you can lift the knee, it's a little easier, and you can just keep your feet on the ground and rotate and punch out as well, okay? So you've got different levels here, depending upon your comfort level. Whoop. Get that core, make sure as you lift that leg, you're bringing that belly button in towards your spine. 1 more on each side. Good. Woo. All right, let's get this band. We're going back to our pull downs. So let's circle this around our right hand. Anchor that right arm out. Grab your band. Make sure there's no slack here. Stand up straight, pull down and back. So really squeezing, try to get that arm behind your body. Squeeze. It should be mostly back on your left side. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Anchor that arm. Stand up straight. No slack. Pull it down and back. Pull it down and back. So your body should be staying straight through this. We're not using momentum or using the body to help our arm. And squeeze the back muscles. Make sure you're not snapping your arm back. Control the return. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's give ourselves a quick hug real quick. Just to kind of stretch that out. Switch arms. Woo. Round it down, just pull it apart a little bit. We got one more exercise, and then we're going to do another cardio circuit, and then we stretch. Yes, you're almost to the end. All right, let's take this around our back. Take it around the back. Make sure you grab this close to your chest. Remember, you can just stand with your feet apart and punch side to side without moving your feet. You can also just pick the knees up a little bit, or you can do a full-out kick. All right, so do what's best for you and what you feel safe with. Ready? Left hand to the right foot. Abs tight. When you lift that leg, pull that belly button in. Again, that's protecting that lower back. You don't want anything to go out while you're lifting a leg. Five more on each side. 4. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's put this down. Get ready for our last cardio blast. All right. Ready? Side taps. Good. Arms at 90. Just bring them up. Working a little shoulders here. Keep your arms bent at 90 degrees. And we're going to get ready to transition to a side shuffle, and then we're going to punch it out, but you have to rotate to the side. So if we shuffle to the left, you're going to rotate to the left and punch. Okay? You'll get it in just a second. Ready? Here we go. Punch. Shuffle back. Switching arms. Punch. Punch. Now again, you can step it side to side if you prefer, but make sure you're picking your feet up. You're kind of on the balls of your, on the balls of your feet. That's why you want to do that. Especially if you're on carpet. Good thing I didn't go down. That would be really embarrassing. Rotate. And again, take this slower, and just step. Like this, if you feel like you need to. So it's just a little shuffle. And let's do one more. Punch. Good, march it out. Whew. We're going to squat and alternate kicking our leg. We're going to start with that right leg. Take it a little bit wider. Ready? Here we go. Squat, kick, squat, kick. Good. Squat. Shift your weight to that standing leg. Make sure your knees stay over your laces. Bring your hands together. Pull them back. Squeeze those back muscles. Let's get some more muscles involved into this action here. And what? What else? Core. Core engaged when you squat down. We're almost there. That's our stretching cue. Let's do 2 more on each side, shall we? 1. This is it. Last one. Coming up. And deep breath in. Ooh, that really jacked up the heart rate, didn't it? And out. And again, deep breath in. So again, I hope with all this cardio stuff, if you need to, you just move slower, right? You go at your pace. I'm going to provide you all the options, but ultimately, you know what you can do. I want to make sure everybody is challenged at a level that works for them. All right. So let's go ahead and just get our heart rate down a little bit. So let's just kind of pull that right arm across and stretch. And breathe. Deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth. Try not to do any shallow breathing here. Breathe in and out. Good. Take this arm behind you. You can grab with the other hand. Gently pull it down and drop your head to the left. Just making sure that you keep your shoulder down. This left shoulder stays down. Notice I'm not hiking it up. Feel the stretch down the right side and breathe. Good. Let's do the other side. Make sure your shoulder's down here. Have a little glow going. And breathe. Again, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Good. Take that arm behind. Grab it with your other hand. Grab the wrist. Pull down. Drop your head to the side. Good. Shake it out. All right. If you want, you can keep your feet on the floor. You can also take your right foot up to the chair. Otherwise, if you're going to keep your feet on the floor, I want you to take that left leg back behind you. Good. And let's start. Make sure that your left foot is pointing in the same direction as your right foot. So everything should be going straight. Take a look at it. If your toes are pointed out like this, go ahead and turn them in, and let's push that heel down on the floor. And just slightly bend that left knee. You can see I'm straight here, and I'm slightly bending the knee, but I'm keeping the heel on the floor, so I'm really getting that stretch into my calf. And breathe. So you're not holding your breath. Breathe. Great job, everybody. Great job. I'm sure, even though I didn't see you, I'm sure you did. Good. Let's bring ourselves up nice and straight. You need to hold on, you can, and push that hip forward. You can hold on here. Use your fingertips. Try not to hold on where you're bending forward, because you're not going to get that good stretch here as much in the front of the hip. So you want to make sure that you're up nice and straight and pushing forward. If you need to, you can do this stretch with both feet on the floor as well. So pushing forward through this hip. If you want, you can take your arms up, reaching for the ceiling. So this is also one more balance opportunity. Stabilize. Reach, focus on something out in front. Good. Now, take a step in, and then sit back onto that left hip, and pull your right toes towards you. Pull those toes towards you. You've got your weight on this left leg, towards the And if you want, you can reach for the toes. Just make sure that you're hinging at the hips. You're not just bending over. You're up, you're hinging forward, just like we do with this stretch in the chair. Pull your toes towards you. Good. Let's bring that foot down. We're going to stretch out the hip. I always like to stretch out the hips. Take that left leg behind and take this right arm. Also, this is going to give us a nice stretch down the side. Stretching out our obliques. We worked them today. And pushing your left hip into the floor. So really push your left foot, which is the back foot now. It's the one that's crossed behind. Push that foot into the floor. And bend over. Make sure you're keeping your head with your body. You're not just dropping your head this way and the body is up straight. You can see as I come over, my head moves with my body. So make sure you're keeping your head with the body and not just letting your head droop. Good. Come on up. Let's do the same thing with the right leg. So make sure you step back with that right leg, big step back, or you can put your left foot up on the chair, and we're going to make sure that right foot is pointing forward. Push your heel into the floor and slightly bend the knee. And breathe. And breathe. Good. Slightly bending that knee. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of that lower leg. Good. Let's come up nice and straight. Push that back hip forward. Again, you can just use your finger. I'm just using my fingertips right here on the edge of the chair arms, and that gives me stability right here. Or if this is too unstable, I want you upright here. Do this stretch with both feet on the floor, because as soon as you start coming forward, you're going to lose a good portion of that good stretch into the front of the hip and the top of the thigh. Good. Step that back foot in just a little bit. Sit back on that hip. Pull your toes towards you. Make sure the weight is on your right leg. And reach for the toes. And breathe. And good. If you want, you can take, I think I was supposed to do that on the other one. Oh, well, it's all right. All right. Let's take that right leg back behind the left. Now remember, keep your head in line with your body. So the head moves with the body as you bend. So you should feel no strain on the neck, like if you drop it here, I start to feel it on that right side. So keep your head in line. And push your hip down to the floor. Take that right foot, really push it into the floor as well. You're going to feel that stretch. Get a little bit deeper in the hip. Good. And come up. Let's roll those shoulders back. And let's get some nice deep breaths in. Lift those arms up to the ceiling. Breathe into the belly and exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in. And exhale. Good. And one more time. Deep breath in. Lift that chest up and out. And thank you so much for being with me today. Have a great day.